So for this one then, I'm going to show you how to use weighted average method, or AVCO. We'll just do the same, using the same question, same transactions. It's a lot simpler. So same as FIFO, it was for May, so let's just put 1st of May. So we have an opening balance of 50 at £15 per unit. Multiplying the two together, that gives us £750. Then on the 2nd of May, we are told that they purchased more. They purchased 120 at £16. So if we multiply that out, we get a total of 1920. So the difference between this one and FIFO, with FIFO you've got to keep these different purchases separate. Here we don't. We put them together, we add them together, and we get an average. So we add the two quantities together. Okay, the 50 plus the 120 gives the 170. We add the two values together. So the 750 and the 1920 gives us 2670, and we get our average, or weighted average, by taking the value and dividing it by the quantity. So that's straightforward. It's easier than FIFO, I think. Then we have an issue. Okay, so they're issuing 100. So we just take, the reason I've got that yellow is just to show that we are going to just use that figure there. Okay, we've calculated the weighted average and we are going to issue it at that value. And then we just multiply the two together. So our balance after that is 170 take away 100, 70. And the value 2670 take away 157059. And the weighted average is going to come out as 1571 because we've not added anything. It's the same figure. Okay. Then on the 14th of May, we have another purchase, 100, £16.50. Multiply them together, gives us 1650. So nice and easy, take your balance before 70 and add on your extra 100. Take your value before 109941 and add on the receipt value. And then calculate your new average, weighted average, by taking your value and dividing it by your quantity. So the weighted average cost per unit has gone up to £16.70 because of the increase in the cost of the materials. So one last one, let's get 17th of May, let's get this issue in. 150 being issued. So we issue them at whatever the weighted average is, which in this case is £16.17. And that gives us the value. So what have we got left? We've got 170, but we've issued 150. So we've got 20. Our value is 274941. Subtract that. So our weighted average then, cost per unit, is £16.17. It stays the same. Now the only thing that we need to think about possibly in future questions is if there is a return, because if we return anything, so if we returned, for example, these goods or even part of these goods, instead of putting it as an issue at whatever the cost per unit was before the transaction, we would return it or put it as an issue at the £16.50 at the original price. Okay, so we've used the same numbers for both AVCO and FIFO, but if you look at what we did for FIFO, we do end up with a different valuation. Okay, hope that's been helpful.